Mayfield looks to have the early lead.
Oh, easy.
And we got a couple TLRs in hot pursuit. Running in qualifying order right now, 1, 2, and 3. Mayfield, Evans, and Root. With Tiger Wood right there in the 4th spot. And Baby Blue running 5th. Down the straightaway they go for the first time. Mayfield checked out in this one. Let's see if the TLR boys can keep up. Tanner Denney going off the track into the bushes there. And dropping all the way to the rear. One mistake, especially on lap number 2, results in disaster. So it's Mayfield and the factory team, SC10 down the straightaway. He took the victory in A main number 1. Looking to wrap things up to be our first champion of the weekend.
Look at that thing.
And 40 seconds, drivers, 40 seconds.
Feel the battle.
Yeah, Miller's right in front of
Frank just blew over.
Mayfield, letting Mayfield get by. Evans in traffic now. Be aware, Evans the second coming up on Fischer next in line. All right, 20 seconds to go. A lot of traffic, a lot of carnage, but all is good. 15 seconds. Mayfield looking to be our first champion of the weekend. 10 seconds to go. This should be Mayfield's last lap. He's coming up on 4th place Frank Root, but shouldn't need to pass. Actually, Mayfield going to squeeze it by a little faster than I thought. Made it by 1 second. So that is time. So Pillars, you are done. As you cross the line, you're done. So Mayfield on his victory lap. Nobody else going to make it by. So Ryan Mayfield, the 2012 Pro 2 champion of the Hot Red Hobbies Shootout. Taking it easy on the last lap. Our first champion is crowned right here down the straightaway for Team Associated and JConcepts. Drive out of the way for him. There's the leaders. First sign of any sort of error.
That last lap, I was like,
really a couple of leaders. The drive out of the way for him. There's the leaders. Good luck, drivers, and listen for the start tone. Clean on the start, clean on the start. Oh, and Olsen going sideways and backwards. Luckily there, not as much happened as you would have thought. It's going to be Jörn Neumann out front, come by the line. Put the tailgate up on that one. Big old wing hanging off the back of that Durango truck. Dakota got a little wing on there, nothing too crazy though. All right. Fischer in that 3rd spot, followed by Mesco, Hospital, Denney, Jensen, Orneman, Olsen, and Castellano, your running order out there. Coming through the first minute of this one, and Dakota looking a lot closer this time than he was in A1, so they may have figured something out in the pits, either that or he's just driving it even harder than he was in that first round. Down in 5 to go. Phenom, Dakota Fenn. In that 2 spot, Jörn Neumann, our race leader. Neumann could wrap this one up here. Monagle done in the 2, Amescu a 4, Olsen 5, Fischer 3, Denney 6, Castellano 7, Jensen 8, and Neumann going the extra lap to finish with the victory, wrapping up the Pro 4 championship there. And we're off. Jörn Neumann with the early hole shot. Mayfield right there in second, and Amescu and Tebow in hot pursuit. Oh, Neumann into the pipe on lap 1, and he gets flipped over again, and that could do it right there. That could be the championship. All on the first lap, he drove right into the pipe all by himself. So Mayfield basically just needs to beat him. They both have a 1st and 2nd, so nobody has a shot at a top 2 except those 2. So Mayfield can finish 9th. As long as Neumann finishes 10th. So Mayfield wants to go out in style. He can lose a lot of positions. He doesn't have to forfeit, but Neumann with nothing to lose, he has to strap it up. 30 seconds to go in this one. Warnemont and Neumann is the battle for 3rd spot here. They're going to make it by for at least a couple more. Here they come down the straightaway. Red, white, and red, yellow down the straightaway. 8 and 1. With 20 seconds to go, they should squeeze by for another one. 15 seconds, drivers. Cupo in 5th, less than 6. Tebow in 7th. Blair 8th, DeRose 9th, and Amescu 10th. So here's the battle coming down the straightaway for second. And Hartson with the bobble. So now they're starting to catch up to Hartson, so this will be the final lap. Lester, you're done. Tebow, you're done. Finish the lap you're on. Mayfield, you're done. And Mayfield will be the champion of the open four-wheel drive buggy class for Team Associated. And waiting for one more to finish. And listen for the start tone. Nice and easy here on the start. Ooh, Dakota gets sideways, saves it. Hartson there, Tebow there. Dakota on his lid. Oh, collects Tebow, collects everyone except for Hartson makes it out alive.
No more gas, no more.
If Hartson can win this one, he'd be looking to double up. If he can finish second, he has a chance of doubling up with that truck in front of him, Dustin Evans. Basically, if Dustin beats him, Steven has no chance at the first place finish. Mayfield out there cheering on his teammate.
Come on, Steven!
Onto the straightaway, Evans by the line, Hartson by the line, and here comes Turner, Chambers, Truey, Tebow. What happened to Dakota? Dakota way back now into the 7 spot, rather the 8 spot, Toki in the 9, and Peterson. And then Smolnik in the 10, so it was Dakota in the 7. Evans right now with a 1.2 second lead over Steven Hartson, our 2-wheel drive buggy champion. Dustin looking to come away from this event here as well with a championship. Hartson, though, looking to double up. Dustin needs to stay strapped up. A little wiggle there from Dustin. Tebow possibly smelling blood in the water here. If those two tangle, Tebow can take over the race lead. But it's Hartson pushing, pressuring Dustin around the track. They get into it with each other. Steven waits. Dustin had to go. They go. Oh, and that's going to put Tebow dangerously close now. Did that break Dustin's rhythm? It looks like it did as Dustin goes wide now and Hartson takes over the race lead. So this could be Steven's second modified title this weekend. 1, 2, and 3 coming over the double. Mayfield ready in the corner. That seems to be a problem area for these guys. One of the only spots. Hartson up on 2 wheels.
Come on, Steven! Yeah!
Back and forth.
Oh, yeah, he got second.
The 2. Hartson squeezes him back out and then goes wide on the corner. There goes Tebow on by.
Come on, Steven!
1 minute left to go for Dustin Evans, Jared Tebow, and Steven Hartson. Evans now by the stripe with an 18.9. He's picking up the pace. That was one of his best laps. Tebow a 19.5, Hartson a 20.1. 40 seconds left to go. We got 19 lap paces for these guys. They're working on lap number 17. So they're going to come by the line and start their final 2 laps of this one with 30 seconds left to go. Still Hartson with an outside chance. Tebow with a chance. Dustin with the best chance right now as he's leading the way. And Dustin spins out. Jared spins out. They're all together. Hartson moving into the top spot. Evans in the rough stuff. 10 seconds to go, starting the final lap. Steven Hartson in the lead from the 3 spot.
Shut your mouth.
Back down through the short chute, running out of real estate fast. Hartson feeling the pressure. Up the step up, leaves it open. Tebow to the inside. Hartson blocks him. 1 corner left to go. And Eric Tebow finishing second and Dustin Evans third. Frank Toki done in the 7, Turner done in the 4 spot. Chambers done in the 5 through the 6. Peterson the 8, Smolnik the 9, and Fenn the 10. And they're off. Can Hartson wrap this thing up here? Mayfield a little squirrely. Tebow having to back off to avoid contact there on lap 1. And there's Steven Hartson in the Associated. The Reedy horsepower under the hood for Hartson with those JConcepts tires. Mayfield with the same exact combination, Reedy and JConcepts. So teammates first and second. Then you got Tebow with those AKA tires and the Team Orion horsepower under the hood of that Kyosho. Top 3 starting to break away a little bit here. Little pipe slippage there for Hartson. No harm, no foul. A little squirrely coming up to the triple. Mayfield chasing it. So good battle, top 3. And Hartson leaving the whole inside open, but Mayfield thinking twice about shoving his nose in there as the Associated teammates trying to put some daylight in between themselves and Kyosho right now. 1 minute down and 5 minutes to go. All right, this time by, it's going to be 2.5, so Hartson pulling away a little bit. He's got to hold on for 45 seconds to go, and he could pick up his first ever major victory on the circuit. In that Associated Reed and JConcepts ride down the straightaway. A couple more laps going to determine this one. Wide open track for Hartson, nobody in front of him. And second place coming up on Drumo. Thank you, Drew. Mayfield now 2.3 behind. 18-second lap time. Let's see, he's coming by here with 19 seconds to go, so it's going to be close. Hartson, if he has a good lap, should squeeze by for another. Mayfield for sure, this will be his last lap. So let's see if Hartson can get by for a victory lap, or if he's just going to take it easy these last couple corners. And we are out of time, and that is time. Hartson, you are done, and the champion of the Open Two-Wheel Drive Buggy class will be Stephen Hartson in the Associated Reedy and JConcepts ride. Finish the lap you're on. Hartson, you are done. By the way, you are done.
Good job.
And Stephen Hartson picking up his first ever major victory in competition. Breaking out of the shell and getting it done on the top step of the podium. Mayfield going to finish second in that race. Jared Tebow going to finish third. Hupo Honagel going to finish in the fourth position. Dustin Evans going to finish fifth. Mike Truey going to get sixth. Cody Turner going to get seventh. Castellano going to get eighth. Drew Muller ninth. And Frank Root 10th. LRP Speedos and Motors.
Better smile.
Good job.
Hartson has LRP Motors.
Good job.
Both full different. Thanks, Peanut.
Hey. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Take a shot of you in your car real quick?
Hey, sure. Hey, thanks, bro.
All right, everybody step back before the sportsman full done. I can't hear you. It doesn't work. It's
Can I
broken.
take you over to the shade real quick? What? Are you kidding? Yes. My God.